Okay, welcome everyone. Today we are doing set chapter. In that we are today going to do types of sets. So how many different type of sets are there? First empty set, then singleton set, then finite set, infinite set, cardinal number of sets, equivalent sets and equal sets. So these are exactly different type of sets. Fine. So we will start one by one. So first we will do infinite empty set. Okay. First, what we are going to do, we will start with empty set. So what is exactly called as an empty set? So everyone, you have to note down the notes every day. Writing notes is compulsory. After that, you will have a special class also evening. Okay, fine. Somebody's no element. Correct only. Saranya, you are absolutely correct. No element, zero set. No element exactly, that means what? An empty set is that set which do not contain any element. So that's why it is exactly called as empty set. Fine. Now we will start with empty set. Listen, I'll write the definition also and I'll write the total content also. Fine. So a set is said to be a set is said to be an empty or null or void set if it does not have any element inside it. So Saranya, you are absolutely correct. Adit is telling auntie infinite means nothing will be there inside. That's why it will be called as empty set. That is absolutely correct, Adit. Super. So a set is said to be empty or null, empty or null or void, because beta it is called by different name or void set. Another name given to it is void set if it has no elements, it has no elements and it is denoted by it is denoted by 5. Okay, it is also denoted by 5 and beta it is also denoted by this curly bracket. Curly bracket means empty curly bracket. Empty curly bracket is exactly going to represent that the set is empty. It does not have any element inside it. The set is empty. It does not have any element inside it. It does not have what? It does not have any element inside it. And that's why it is called as an empty set. That's why it is called as what? It is called as an empty set. Now let's see some examples of empty set. Fine. So now first example I'm going to give. Example number 1. X belongs to R such that x square is equal to -2. Okay, now you will be saying that auntie, x belongs to R, I can understand, means x is a set of real number. What is R? R is a set of real number. Now you will be knowing that real number contains positive numbers, negative numbers and fractions. Okay. So now I will not teach you like class 10 student. You are not at all a class 10 student now. Now I'm going to teach you a higher level student, and maths now directly will go for competition. So let me teach you to that level. Okay. Now, first important thing is when you will see this level that x square is equal to -2, then you will say, auntie, how to solve this one and how to know that it is exactly empty or not. So let me solve this one. Now, whenever x square is there and any number will be after that. So when you will apply root on both sides, at that particular moment, square and root will make it modulus of x and it will be root under a. Now modulus of x is having two values. So now I'm teaching you this very important point. Please remember this, note down this. Every time I will be using this. Okay. So you have to understand if you want. Beta, curly bracket is exactly an indication of telling that sets, look here, there is a symbolic presentation of set. Like if you are telling now, auntie, vowels are there, A, E, I, O, or U. In the same way, curly brackets are those brackets inside sets are exactly presented. And that's why we are keeping set inside curly bracket. We are keeping set inside curly bracket due to that. Everything is having a symbol, beta. You cannot put set inside this closed bracket. You know why? Because it is a symbol of greatest integer. What it is, this symbol is? This symbol is great symbol of greatest integer. Modulus, this is symbol of modulus. You cannot keep element inside modulus also. And that's why we are using curly bracket. If you want, and that's why we are using curly bracket. You have to be specifically knowing the content nicely. Okay, so now onwards you have to be fine. So can you see the screen, beta?
Yes, auntie.
Correct only, Saranya. Negative will become positive due to modulus only. So now modulus I will teach. Once I will start relation and function now, I promise you my relation and function meeting will be exactly very difficult by other one. The reason behind is I will give you so easy content. You will play with relation and function. I promise you will play with relation and function and you will say that I was not knowing relation and function is so easy. Okay. So now beta, first let's see what we are going to do. Okay, I started with another application. Will it work? Okay, it is working only. Now look here, beta. Modulus of x is equal to a. Now modulus of x is equal to a means what, beta? Modulus of x means a is exactly telling that modulus is having two values. So once this modulus will be removed, then root under a will have two values. So this modulus of x, once I am going to remove, then a will be getting root under a plus minus root under a. I repeat, it will exactly come for plus minus root under a. Plus minus root under a. It will go for what, beta? Plus minus root under a. Plus minus root under a. I repeat. So beta, that means x will have two values. One value will be plus root under a and another value will be minus root under a. Okay. So that is modulus of x means. Now here we will see a very important point. Okay, beta. Now here what we are going to do, we are going to see a very important point. X square is equal to minus 2. Then what you will do, you will apply root on both sides. And then you will say, auntie, it will become root 2. Then again x will have modulus of x. And then it will become minus root 2 I. And then x will have plus minus root 2. Minus root 2. Now beta, minus root 2 is not real. Minus root 2 is imaginary. Okay, minus root 2 is imaginary. Minus root 2 is what? Imaginary. And imaginary numbers cannot be part of real number. So minus root 2 does not belongs to real number. Since minus root 2 does not belongs to real number, and here they are telling that whatever element is there, whatever set A is containing element, whatever set A is exactly containing element, that element is exactly present in this set. But how to say this element will be present? Because both the element plus root minus 2 and minus root minus 2 both are imaginary. That means none of the element is present inside A. It is exactly empty, or it is called as phi. It is exactly empty, or it is called as what? It is called as phi. It is exactly empty, or what other name you are going to give it? You can give this a name called as phi. I hope you might have understood. Understood, beta? Tell me fast. I'll
Yes,
explain,
auntie.
I'll repeat it because this is a very new thing for you. And once you will understand, you will be able to answer all these questions nicely. So I want you to prepare for it nicely. And that's why I'm asking this question from you. Understood or not, beta? Fine. So what my children are telling? Okay. Anila, Kritika, everyone is telling to explain once. Now look here, beta. Empty set means that set which will not have any element inside it. Any element means either it should look like this, curly bracket without any element, or another way to represent it is 5. Okay. Now they gave a question. The question given there is started. The question given there was that a set is there, set name is A, and in that set, x square is equal to -2 is there. And that whatever element should come, that element should be real. Okay. So now we know the procedure. We know that I taught you a procedure that when any number square is there, variable square is there, that means what? X square is equal to A. Then what we will do? We will apply square root on both sides, because every time you were knowing that, ma'am, whenever A square is there, na ma'am, A square is equal to 4 is there, na ma'am, that means A is equal to plus minus 2. That means from where this plus minus 2 is coming? From where this plus minus 2 is coming? This plus minus 2, now you will know the procedure from where this plus minus 2 is coming. First, exactly what we are doing, we are squaring, we are applying root on both sides. Now this variable side, A square and root will be there. Its transformation is it will get converted into modulus, and this one part will be root 2 into 2. Now this A modulus and this side 2 will come out. Now the moment we will exactly take out modulus, then A will give two values plus minus 2. I hope you might have understood. Okay, you might have understood that how A is equal to, and here the case is beta, here they have given you x square is equal to -2. So you will follow the same procedure beta. Arvind understood? Adit understood? See, every child must understand this. Then only I will leave this topic, because Danishri understood beta. Otherwise, I will explain it one more time. Your understanding is more important, because you are going to a very different world of mathematics. Okay, so you have to understand this, and each and every point I will discuss in detail beta. Very good, Kirtima. She is telling she have understood. Now, what about Arvind? What about Danishri? Beta, if you have not understood, directly tell ma'am, please explain one more time. Bhumika is telling she understood. So look here, beta, when -2 will be there, that means what? Again, we will apply square root on both sides. Have you ever seen any number that is minus inside root? No, because it is not explained. In previous classes, we were telling square root of negative number is not possible. But now, beta, you will understand that this is not called as a real number. It will be called as an imaginary number. Iota will be used, correct only. Everyone tell me the answer. Adit is there, Arvind is there, Danish is there in the group. Daneshri is there in the group. Okay, now better understand this one. I think they're using a computer, that's why they're unable to answer. Fine. So beta here root under -2 is exactly, so this one will again become square and root means modulus. And here this is exactly root under -2. Now this modulus will release and it will give root under -2, and it will give plus root under -2 minus root under -2. So this plus root under -2 does not belongs to real number, and this minus root under -2 does not belongs to real number, because these both number are imaginary. This number imaginary, and this number comes in the field of complex number. This number comes in the field of what, beta? This number comes in the field of complex number. That's why both these numbers are not belonging to real number. And since these numbers do not belong to Kritika, correct only, beta. So they are called as complex numbers. Since they are called as complex number, that's why. And beta, see, I am finding my family member and I am getting what you called some other family member. So will I be calling that person as my family member? No, na. So if your father, you are searching your father and mother, your brother and sister, and you will be getting someone else father, then will you be saying that that is my father? No, na. So that means what? You have, your family is empty. So here relation is searching real number. Sorry, real number is searching real numbers. But beta, inside the set, which number is coming? Imaginary numbers. So real number will say, no, 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 this number should not belong to my set because they are not real number, they are imaginary. So I will be empty, but I will not take them because they are belonging to complex family, and you want that numbers to come to my family. No, so my set is empty. My set is empty. I hope everybody understood. I hope everybody understood that my set is empty means here imaginary numbers are there and real number is not ready to accept those numbers. So since real number is not ready to accept those numbers, it will be calling empty, empty, empty. I hope my children understood. This level of teaching I am going to maintain. I will teach extra time also. I will take you to teach maths. Maths means very strong level I want. Okay. I hope everybody understood. Now quickly give me response. Understood, beta?
Yes, Auntie.
Very good. Anila is telling, everyone is telling. Danishri, understood, beta? Okay. I'll explain one more time, Danishri. Wait, beta. So this is exactly called as, now you have to say me the answers, Danishri. Look here, beta. Empty set means in which no element will be there. Okay. Empty set means in which no element will be inside. No element will be inside. Okay. Okay. Danis is telling he has understood. I hope Arvind, because I think Arvind might be using computer PC. That's why he's unable to answer. Arvind? Okay. Can you hear me, beta? Now listen to me nicely. So Danishri, I'll explain. This is what I'm wanting. This is what I'm wanting. I want every child, if they're having doubt. Okay, Arvind understood na beta this part? This part understood beta? Or should I explain? Now look here beta, I'll explain it one more time. And Arvind is telling understood. Now I'll explain it one more time. Danishri, look here beta. Real number is telling I will contain negative number. I will contain positive number. I will contain fraction. I will also contain root 3 by 2. But real number, most important enemy is these numbers. Minus inside root 3. Real number hate these numbers and real number says that you are not my family member. So these elements, beta, inside set elements are there. What is there? Elements are there. So real number hate imaginary numbers because imaginary numbers belongs to complex numbers, and complex number set will be exactly containing root under -3, root under -2, root under -1. Exactly beta, root under -1 is exactly called as iota. Iota means it is an imaginary number which cannot be explained. So here root 3 can also be written as minus root 3 as -1 into root 3 beta, because you write it like this na, a into b can be written as root a into root b. Okay, so here minus root 3 can be written as, and this minus root under 1 is iota. So this will become root 3 into iota. So that means what? Complex number field is exactly telling that whenever minus is there, na, give it to me. It belongs to my family. So root under -3 will become root 3i. Root under -2 will become again root under -2. How you can write? You can write it as root 2 into -1. So this one will become I beta. So this will become root 2i. I hope my children understood now. And this is only I beta. So these are complex number. Now you tell that really real number is hitting complex number. Will real number take complex number inside it? Very good, Kritika. You tell me, Danishri beta, will real number take? Will real number take? No, na. Keep on answering, Danishri. Keep on answering, Arvind. Because beta, it may be wrong or correct, and wherever it will be, I will rectify this one. So beta, that means real number cannot. And here two numbers are coming. Yes, very good. So here two numbers are coming, na beta. Here one number is coming -2, and here another number is coming -√2. So beta, these two numbers are coming, and they both are hated by real number. So will real number accept these numbers? Say beta, will real number accept imaginary numbers? Say fast, everyone, beta. No, real number will not accept imaginary number. Better than that, real number will say, very good, Kirti, Maya, Anila, Pavitra, not possible. So real number will say, okay, in this situation, I love to be empty. I will not contain any element, because rather than taking imaginary element, I will be very good. So rather than taking imaginary element, I better be exactly empty. Then Dhanashri now understood, better. Dhanashri now understood. Quickly tell me, children. Now understood? Very good, beta. Till you will not understand, I will explain each and every point, because now my children are grown up. They need a very nice treatment with mathematics. Now mathematics will have a different level, beta. Now next question, beta. Now you have to tell me, is it, I'm giving you a question, decide it is empty set or not. Now look here. Set is any element A is there, it is containing X, means look here, X, search that X. Yesterday's video is available in your group. See that video. You will be able to know that which type of set I am writing. This is singleton, this is set builder form. What I am writing right now is set builder form. X such that X belongs to natural number. Means from the set of natural number, I am taking out any element. From the set of what? From the set of natural number, I am taking out any element. And that element will be beta, they are telling that this number X, okay, now they're telling that, okay, that number X will be strictly coming between 4 and 5. Strictly coming between 4 and 5. Is it possible, beta, to get a number which is strictly coming between 4 and 5? And that number should be natural number? Any natural number between 4 and 5? Correct, Saranya. Correct, Kritika. Very good. Very good, Kirtimaya. You are telling no. Pavitra is telling no. It will be an empty set. Because if they will ask us any natural number between 4 and 6, if they will say this condition, any natural number between 4 and 6, then we can think, because between 4 and 6, number will come is 5. But here, beta, they are telling 4 and 5. Between 4 and 5, there is no natural number. Only fractions will be there and decimals will be there. What will be there between 4 and 5, beta? Between 4 and 5, you can write 4.1, 5.1, sorry, 4.3, 4.9. But beta, these decimal parts does not belongs to set of natural number. Yes or no? Very good, Kritika. Very good, decimals. So, and they are not what, beta? They are not natural number. What they are not? They are not natural number. What they are not? They are not natural number. Since they are not natural number, they will not be considered. Since they are not natural number, they will not be considered as set of natural number. Okay. Danishri understood, beta? Danish? Arvind, everyone understood? Kritimaya understood? Quickly say me, beta. Then only I will go to next part. Next part. Just write Y. Y means understood. Or if you will write N means you have not understood, and I'm going to again explain. Saranya is telling Y. Everyone is telling, Kritika is telling Y. You write N and leave it on me. I will explain. Trust me, I'll explain. And we are going to work as a team. Okay? We are going to work as a team. We have to support our friends. Danish said Y. Okay? Danishri, are you there in the group, beta? Danish is telling Y. Okay. Danish understood. Arvind understood, beta? So now one more question I am giving. Arvind, answer beta. He's using laptop, I guess. Okay, understood. Arvind also understood. That means all clear. So if all clear, then I'll go to next question. Question is they're telling that, okay, any set is there in that X is any element. See, look here. X is any element and X belongs to set of whole numbers. Okay, X belongs to set of whole numbers and this X value lies between and this X value lies between -1 to 0. Is it possible, beta? Is it possible? Now think about it. Is it possible, beta? Think about it. Very good, Saranya. Saranya is telling null set. Anila is telling empty. Pavitra is telling empty. Very good. Now I will explain this one, why it will be empty. Whole number starts from 0. Very good. Whole number starts from 0. Now, what it is exactly asking here is, look here, beta. X is exactly coming between -1 to 0. But here most important part is X cannot take 0 because it is strictly less than 0. That means from this number, and it can include -1. But beta, whole number starts with 0 itself. And here X is not including 0. Beta, it is called as sign of strict inequality. Strict inequality means X cannot be 0. X can be less than, strictly less than 0. But if the place you can write here, X is less equal 0, that means X can either be equal to 0 or X can be less than 0. So when down equality sign will be there, then two conditions are coming. But when strict inequality is there, that means X is strictly less than 0. This is case of strictly less than 0. But here it is exactly more friendly. It is telling that X can be less than 0 or X can be equal to 0. X can be less than 0 or X can be equal to 0. Because of which, this one, beta, can you tell me what is set A here? Will set A be empty here? Because here there can be no element, because here less than 0 we are taking. Kritika telling yes, it is an empty set. I hope my children understood. Okay, empty set. Very good. So first what I'm doing is I will teach you the sign and symbols, because I guess my children are having problem in understanding this equality sign. So one time let me teach this equality problem, then my children will be able to answer the questions nicely. Okay, beta. Then first I will be teaching you open set and closed set. Open and closed set. So after empty set, when you will write in the note, write open set and closed set. It is very important, because without it, I think my children won't be able to write it nicely. I'll explain better, because I want you to have a complete information. This time my team will be going to give the best. Always my team is giving best. This time it will be the wholesome. Now look here, beta. First is when somebody will be giving you X A to B. This is called as open set. Open. Open interval, you can say. That means, beta, when you will draw a line in that line, see, x is exactly lesser than a, and x is x is greater than a and lesser than b. So a we will write here and b we will write here. But problem here is, beta, x is strictly less than a. So here no sign of equality means we will make a circle and we will not cover the circle. So this will be exactly the internal element coming inside will be belonging to set. I will make it clear. First, I am teaching you in variable format. So that means x belongs to open interval a and b. So there are two ways to represent. X belongs to open interval a and b. So this is set open interval case. Now you will be saying, auntie, not understood, auntie. Please explain. Then I will say, I will explain one more time. Take 2 and 3, 2 and 5. So this time you write x is exactly greater than 2 and less than 7. Then what we will do? We will write here 2 and we will write here 7. Then again we will make a ball here and we will make a ball here. Now we will say that whatever element come inside this boundary, that will be belonging to x. So beta, we know how many numbers are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now beta, x is strictly greater than 2. So 2 will not be included. X is strictly less than 7, not included. Then which number is coming beta? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can write it as x belongs to open interval 2 to 7. That means beta, x will be any one of the element. X will be any one of the element 3, 4, 5, 6. Means x can be any one of it, but x can never be 2 and x can never be 7. That's why we are writing it as open interval. Open interval means 2 will not be included, 7 will not be included. And that's why beta, it is written as x belongs to open interval 2 and open interval 7. My children understood this one? Very good, beta. Understood na beta? Anila, Kirti, Maya, Pavitra, everyone is telling understood. Okay, so now you have to tell me which number will come between tell me the number. Quickly send the number. Strictly which number will be x? Here I gave you a question. Strictly x is greater than 1. Very good. Saranya is correct. Anila is correct. Bhumika is correct. Danish is correct. Pavitra, Kritika, Kirtima, everyone is telling true. Understood? Danishri, understood, beta? What a way of picking. Super. Very good. Understood, beta? Everyone understood this open interval? Look here. Not now. Don't write the notes now. Don't write the notes now. This video will be available to you in your group. Once class will be over, I will send you the video. That video you can go through again and you can run it again and again and you can learn what part is there. And that time you can note down it again. Okay. But right now is performance time. It is performance time, not for everyone, beta. It is performance time. So just learn now and ask as much doubt as possible. And then after that, when video will be available, then write the notes. Is it okay? But this time you should say the answers. Okay, beta. Now everyone understood open interval? Open interval, everyone understood, beta? Pavitra, Danishri, Arvind, everyone understood open interval? Super, very good. Okay. Very good. Danish, Bhumika, Kirtimaya, Neela, Pavitra. Everyone is telling they have understood. Fine. Kritika also understood. Danishri beta, Arvind, Adit. Understood beta? Then only I will go to next part of it. One more question I'm showing you. Tell me the answer. This time everyone should answer, okay? X strictly lies between -1 to 2. Tell me what are the numbers. In number system, you go -1 and 2. Between -1 and 2, which numbers are coming? Okay. Correct answer, Kritika, Pavitra, Saranya, Anila, Kirtimaya. Everybody gave answer. That is 0-1, Bhumika 0-1. Yes, Danesh 0-1. Adit understood, beta? Okay. Arvind, Danishri,